go to a user then. We have Mr. Manish Sarda, the director of Sarda Energy, who joins in. Hi, Manish, thanks so much for joining in. Your view on this entire talk of capping iron ore prices, if you could tell us your view on that. And at present, how much of your iron ore comes in from NMDC? If in case there is, there is a case where they go ahead and they cap the price on iron ore, NMDC is likely to be the one that they'll cap it. So how much are you sourcing from there as a percentage?
Nigel, I wouldn't know the exact percentage right now what we are sourcing because it depends upon the pricing of iron ore versus the captive iron ore that we are using. But we definitely take some material at times from them.
Okay.
The capping issue on pricing, I would say that the government should refrain from getting into the free market structure and let the market decide the pricing. But there is also a point of profiteering versus profits.
All right, that's an interesting point you're making because you will be one of the beneficiaries if they do that. But good to hear that comment that's coming there. You're saying best leave it to market sources, let market sources determine its prices.
It is more or less index linked because there are certain indexes in the world which are quite transparent.
Perfect. Right. Manish, also wanted to ask you, what is the current difference in prices, private miners currently, domestic private miners, and NMDC? Is there a big difference in pricing? Is it more or less on par?
Not too much of a difference, but there is definitely a difference because government versus private miners always have a sort of a difference in their pricing. It depends upon the quality also.
Hi Manish, afternoon. Rima here. Iron ore prices have practically doubled in the recent past. How much have steel prices moved up in comparison to that? Are steel producers going to get hit in the coming quarter in terms of margin compression? And how much has this iron ore price increase actually hurt the steel producers?
I don't think so. The steel producers are not going to be, hit in a big way. But if you look at the current steel prices compared to January, they are all up. And iron ore also will have to move according to the steel prices. This is normally the phenomena. The raw material is moving. It's basically, whatever the market can sustain, only that much will be absorbed.
All right. Manish, let's talk about pricing then. Long product prices, I think you're primarily into longs. Prices have increased by what, 10%? $60, $50? What is it?
8 to 10% the prices have moved up.
In comparison to Q3?
Yeah.
All right. Is it supported by demand or is it supply issues that's supporting prices?
No, I think people, have started picking up. The demand has started. We are seeing a lot of demand coming in.
Okay.
And in the future also with the government's infrastructure projects.
So demand is driving prices higher?
There is a good amount of demand that we are looking at.
All right.
Okay. What is the update on your ferroalloys business? Can the profitability be sustained? Manganese ore prices have come down by nearly 35% from the top.
Yeah, manganese ore prices have come down actually. Domestically, it has come down 35%. Internationally, it has come down by 48%.
Correct.
And even the alloy prices have come down, close to 26%, on silicomanganese and ferromanganese.
Right.
So the point is that margins may be shrinking here and there for like a month or so, but I think the margins will remain intact.
All right, Manish, we have this case, we understand later today, that's at around 2:15 p.m., where JSPL, they filed a petition that you've deallocated my block, so we're due for some compensation. Sarda Energy as well had a block that was deallocated. Have you all also filed for some kind of, compensation? If you could tell us that. When is your case coming up? Is it coming up in the second half of today? And what is the amount you're expecting?
So we have also filed a case for compensation from the government.
Okay.
Our mine was also deallocated, and our compensation is around 100 plus crores.
Okay. Is there a fixed formula?
There are certain formulas that the government, has decided, and on the basis of which they are going to give us, the compensation. And we have contested that compensation, and we'll be looking at it in the upcoming case when our data is there.
Okay. Is it your case today?
No, it's not on today.
All right, Manish, thanks so much for joining. We'd like to chat with you longer.